Hi there.
Hello, how we doing?
I'm doing good, my man. How are you?
It's good. Pretty damn good for a Thursday night. Trying not to overheat because today was too bloody hot and I slept in till like 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
dude.
did.
Yeah, well, I didn't go to bed at a reasonable hour last night, so forgive me.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, man, it's been an interesting week. We've had some interesting developments. We've had some trailers released. We've had some games that have been released and end up being absolute shams. But that'll be for one of the subjects tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look, I want to get through some housekeeping stuff first. So,
of course,
for
let's do it.
starters, I know at the end of the last show I said, hey, you know what? We'll have a whole different look by the next episode. Yeah, well, I didn't get around to it.
No, I figured that you'd be busy.
Yeah. However, though, another thing I want to also say is thank you for everyone that has been listening to the last year of this.
Yeah,
We really, really appreciate it. We did our Spotify Wrapped for the Pixelated Pocorn Podcast
I was
last
blown
week.
away by that. I was so
Yeah,
blown
we
away.
did 254 minutes created last of this year,
Which
and our
still
top
is
country was
insane.
here in Australia. Yeah,
Mm.
I didn't think we put in that much amount of
Yeah,
hours this
100%.
year.
Yeah, didn't die.
Felt like we haven't done much, but here we go. You know,
We're trying to get back into this because when we first started doing this in the old show, we used to do it every day, and we burnt ourselves out so much that we didn't do another one for like almost a year. Almost a year, and now we're in a much more relaxed schedule than that, where we do Thursday night 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
We're a little late. We had
No, I
dinner
think
and
we might
other
stick to
things.
the 9 o'clock time. We might
I
start
reckon-
streaming
Yeah.
soon at 8:30, but we'll the
Get
show
live
will
about 9 o'clock.
officially
Yeah. I think
start
that
at
works for
9.
us. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But no, it's been it means a lot to us to kind of have a good amount of people who like to listen to our content on Spotify. It's really awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's probably get to some of the fewer subjects first, and this can easily breeze through. Because I already mentioned Spotify Wrapped. We can now officially do our wrap up of the year with Switch. Year in the review.
Yep.
I did mine earlier today. I'm not sure if you've done yours yet.
I haven't done mine. I need to. Can you send me a link on how to do that? Because I don't know how the hell to do that.
Yeah, of course I can. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Matt will be back in just a quick second. Some pretty awesome things we've got tonight going for it. We're going to be talking about some trailers that have released. Obviously, there's been some big discussions around some games that have happened and that. I really want to talk about some in particular, but I'm not gonna spoil them until we get to them. So just wait just a minute. Shouldn't be too long. Matt will be back very, very soon. And during that, I recommend having Christmas gifts yet very soon. Fan, she actually got the brand new. Lost my connection there. Sorry, actually got me the brand new 14th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. It works. The prongs come up like that. It's actually pretty good. I like it a lot. Anyway, Matt is back.
All right, sorry guys.
Everything all good on your end, man?
Yeah, I
Just
just
checking
forgot
something
to give the
outside?
dog some more water. All right,
Okay.
so
All right.
yes, this we can now do our Nintendo Switch year in a review. So it's pretty much your Spotify Wrapped. I'm sure everyone's done it by now.
Oh yeah.
once
I
before.
didn't do it because I
Um,
don't have Spotify anymore. I don't use it. I
No,
know
I'm
that
talking about the
YouTube
Nintendo
Music.
stuff. Like
No,
it's like the Spotify
it's
app.
like
So
Spotify
I'm
rap.
sure
Yeah.
everyone has done their Nintendo Switch stuff before. Have you done it before?
No, I don't think I've never done it before. I've never
You've
done it
never
before.
done it before.
I don't know how to do it. No,
Right.
how the hell do you do it?
Okay. Well, let's see if I can. I'm gonna need you again. I know you love that right now. I know you do. Bad
So good.
boy.
I put it away. Hey, it's just as bad as I
Um,
use the fan. All right, let's do it. So I'm just gonna drop my phone here and have a quick look at it. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna be bringing it up for mine. I'm gonna redo it. All right.
Switch year in review. So here we go. Nintendo Switch. Oh, I'm on the official website. Year in review. The person has
Here you go.
Switch U. There's one for you.
All right.
All right.
So here it
So
is when you log in. Your 2023 year in the review. Let's get started.
I'm just going to log in actually on my end so I can actually do it. Did I put the right password in? Ah, of course I bloody didn't put the right password in.
All right. So my first game of 2023 was Pokemon Violet.
Oh, really? This is your first game of the year?
Yep, it was the first game I played this year.
Huh. Well, I'll actually find out what game I'm going to be playing. What my first game of the year is, because I totally forgot what my first game of the year was.
So all up this year, I've played 34 games and 113 total hours.
That's actually pretty good. I see Knights of the Old Republic there, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Force Unleashed. I didn't know you played Force Unleashed.
You know you can get it on the Switch?
I did not know you could get it on the Switch, actually.
Yeah, man, you can get it on the Switch. It's also the Wii version.
Of
the game.
Was the Wii version any good?
Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. Okay.
All right. My most played games this year. Tears of the Kingdom. Played 50 hours of it. I thought I played more, but I played 50 hours. Okay. Breath of the Wild was 12 hours. That was due to streaming, so technically I streamed for 12 hours this year.
Okay, so
and 6 hours for Knights of the Old Republic 2: The Sith Lords. We'll do yours in a minute.
Yeah, I'm just doing mine right now. Actually.
Your gaming trends. So
action.
46% was action. 40% of was adventure. 5% role playing. 4% classic games. 4% party, and 1% fighting. My most played was May.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Playtime.
Wow, you played a lot. When did Tears of the Kingdom release? Was it May it released?
It was May.
Of course it was. That's where you probably got the most hours out of it. So you played about 2 hours on Nintendo 64, 6 hours on Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Well, games played. No, 3 hours. Sorry, not 13 hours played on Breath of the Wild, which is surprising because it won Game of the Year, didn't it? Breath of the Wild in April. Did Breath of the Wild win Game of the Year?
Yeah, when it got released. Yeah.
Yeah, when it got released. That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say. So April, 9 hours played.
9 hours in April.
Yep, that was leading up. And Tears of the Kingdom, 36 hours played. That's not surprising considering that when we got it, it completely dominated our lives. I still have it. I didn't need to play it. June, 15 hours.
And another 15 hours in June. Another 8 hours in July.
9 hours for Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. 6 hours of Sonic Frontiers, which I'm surprised about. You played it more on the. You played it more on. Was it more on the Switch or was it more on PS5?
Well, we'll find out because we need to do the PlayStation one too.
Yeah, we do. Is there a PlayStation year review?
But This was, this when we went down to PAX.
That's right. I remember.
And
Bought
of
that while you
course,
were down there. And the next one, 6 hours, October, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I need to get that again. I feel bad trading it in, but I do. I want to get it again.
why would you trade that in?
It was around the time I wasn't playing it. What was your favorite game in 2020?
The whole point of the Switch is when you're.
Yeah, of course. So, Tears of the Kingdom. This one.
Dare I say more? I mean, I like that
Yeah.
it says nice pick.
Nice pick. Download your stats. You can download your stats. Not bad.
Yep.
All right, so let's go
yours.
on. All right, so my first game of 2023 was actually Nintendo Switch Online for the 64. I played a whole bunch of games on there. Yeah. Now, all up for this year, I only played 8 total games this year. Yeah, I know. 248 hours
on your Switch.
Nintendo Switch this year. On my Switch. Most games played this year. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. All right, so how many hours did you play on Tears of the Kingdom? All up.
50.
I got 183 hours on Tears of the Kingdom.
Good work. I need to get back into it.
All right, Nintendo 64 Switch Online, 23 hours. On Breath of the Wild, 21 hours. I played 183 hours of Tears of the Kingdom in May, and 23 hours of Nintendo Switch Online in February, and then Tears of the Kingdom, and then Breath of the Wild in April, which is insane. My gaming trends: action 47%, adventure 42%, classic games 5%, fishing 3%, role playing 3%. Fishing one is Dredge. I played most in May, about 101 hours played in May. My monthly playtime, June and May were my biggest month. I played a lot of games. In January, I was playing 64 online. Also in February, the same thing. Breath of the Wild in April, because that was leading up to the release of Tears of the Kingdom. And then Tears of the Kingdom, about 101 hours played in May. About 80 hours played in June. And then about an hour in freaking July, which I don't understand why. I probably just was playing it. I do need to play it again. And then I need to jump back to Dredge. I played about 15 hours of Dredge. It's a lot of fun. I recommend Dredge. For anybody who likes like Lovecraftian style, Dredge is actually a really good, nifty fishing game. It's actually a lot of fun. And then, of course,
I've been wanting to get into. I want to play Dredge.
It's really good. Also, on back to 64 online, I was playing, of course, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, because they're my favorite games. My favorite game in 2023. Need I say more? It's Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I know I'm biased, but I sunk about 183 hours into that game because it's that good. It's a fantastic game. And yeah. There's other games here, but Tears of the Kingdom. And then I'll go with my stats and everything, and that's it. That's your 2023. Hope you had lots of fun. So, overall, this year was really good. So we've got some awesome games releasing for the Switch next year. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Princess Peach Showtime.
That I'm excited for. I am excited for Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I love the game really on Game Boy Advance. Have you never played it before?
Yeah. Played it before. Actually, pretty damn good. I'll check it out. So it's like a toy town. Test your platform with smarts. You try to uncover console and mini Marios. So what? It's just Donkey Kong taking on Mario. Is that like it's like the sort of they're just rivals now?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Oh no, you're frozen.
Rivalry. Froze on my end, which is weird. But it looks cool. I'm interested to see Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see that.
I can't wait for that one. I'm actually really interested in the Princess Peach game, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, is that that's Princess Peach Showdown? Is it not? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
It's Princess Peach and friends arrive at Sparkle Theatre to see a show where the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly make their grand entrance, take center stage. The perfect performance has become a terrible try, and it's up to Peach to say day. It looks good. So she's got like a ribbon power that she gets from the Theatre Guardian. You can change into like different like forms, like pastry chef and kung fu master. Looks really good. I'm keen to play it. There's a couple games on here that I'm really excited for the Switch. The Switch for me this year, I think, the Switch with Nintendo. They've made their mark. Like they've already made their mark.
Yeah.
Like, would you ever imagined when it comes to handheld consoles, what a company could ever do it better than Nintendo? I mean, these guys are the pioneers when it comes to.
Look,
you know,
we've got the ROG Ally. We've got
we have the ROG
Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're catching up. We also have the Legion Go. The Lenovo Legion Go. Yeah. You know, so companies are catching up quite quickly. So.
But to think about this, though, without the Switch, I don't think any of these companies would have had the other idea to make that type of portable console.
You're right.
Nintendo Switch.
You're right.
The Switch has provided the benchmark for. The Switch has provided the benchmark for these companies to actually make money and actually benefit that. And I don't think Nintendo's really worried about these different systems catching up to them, because if rumors are true and they're cooking up for the next Switch next year, I hope that they deliver, because I know Nintendo. They know for a fact that the Switch is not going to last forever, and they need to answer the debate of whether or not they can actually make another banger of a console.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Let's do my PlayStation wrap, hey?
All right, I better do that too. Actually, no, what's the point of me doing it? I have not touched my PlayStation this year, so there's no point. You better do yours. So 20. Oh my God, you played 28 games this year. Your first
29
game was
games.
God of War Ragnarok. 29 games. Sorry, I thought 28. God of War Ragnarok was your first game back in February. Whoa, you sure spiced things up with a heat of variety, and it all started with a leap of faith. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Here are your big hitters.
Here are my bigger hitters. Yep.
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Remastered, Hogwarts Legacy, FIFA 2022, and Overwatch 2, which I'm surprised about. I didn't see you as an Overwatch person.
I was playing with a friend of mine.
That makes sense.
A friend of mine was an Overwatch person, so I was playing with them.
Did you like it?
No, Spider-Man 2.
You have 4 trophies collected for it, 60 hours of game time, and I'm guessing that is...
Playtime ratio is 29%.
Yeah, playtime ratio is 29%, which is pretty damn cool, considering.
My gaming style this year is thrill seeker. You spend 80% of your game time on the edge of your seat following the goal, no matter the odds. Yep.
That's actually pretty cool. It gives you a game style. What else we got here? Let's look at what you got up to month by month. So, January, Overwatch 2, Season 8, Call of the Hunt. Gaming sessions was about 8, 5 hours logged, 3 games played, 2 trophies earned. The next up, Thrill Seekers. So, a playlist for Thrill Seekers. So, you've got Demon Souls, Horizon Forbidden West, Dragon Quest Heroes, the Dark Pictures Anthology, Far Cry 6, and...
Oh, wait, this is actually giving me recommendations.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that. It gives you recommendations.
This is recommendations and stuff that I'd like to play,
I recommend Demon Souls. If you wanted to get into the Dark Souls...
I've already started playing that.
It's fantastic. It's a really great game. Dark Pictures Anthology, I don't know, it might not be your cup of tea. This year you played 204 hours. That's more. You spent 98.53% of game time playing 19 games on your PlayStation 5. Okay, 14% of 10 PS4 games. Oh my God. You spent 1.5% of game time playing games on your PlayStation VR. Oh, that's right. You got the first VR, don't you? Not the second one.
Yeah.
Your favorite DualSense. don't blame you. DualSense is a really fantastic controller.
Actually, I want to go back a second.
Did you miss something?
No. Well, yeah, I scrolled down before. Give me a minute.
Oh. Thrill Seeker.
Not that one.
Is it? No. What is it? Which one? Big hitters. Is there anything down here for the big hitters? Was it the
Wait,
Was it the
is it
wrap
over
up
here?
like the month?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it this one?
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to find.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, not there.
no. Keep going. It was the fourth one, I think. It was after this one. There.
Yep.
So I guess when we go to
January
month,
was Overwatch. February, Hogwarts Legacy. I've been wanting to get back to that.
I do too. I still have the game. I want to jump back in. I really do. So we've got Hogwarts Legacy PS5 version.
March was Hot Wheels.
Was Unleashed, which I've actually said that you told me it's really good.
No game data for April.
You weren't playing much
May
games
was
in April.
Jedi Survivor.
Of course. Did you finish that?
No.
Of course.
I liked it though. I really liked it though. I loved it. Yeah. But
Marvel Spider-Man.
And then this was just gearing up for
Spider-Man 2's release. FIFA, I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of you that this is actually on your goddamn list. I know why you played it, because Ted Lasso, but still. Oh. That's the whole reason why he played FIFA 22, everybody, is because Ted Lasso was on it for DLC. Free? Was it free or you paid for it?
It was included in the game. That was not even DLC.
Good. That's good. Oh, it was included.
And it wasn't just Ted Lasso as the manager. You get to play as the whole AFC Richmond team. So.
That makes sense. All right. So what else we got? What's happening in
August?
Month? No game data for August. Remastered again. So September, and then
purely because of
game of the month, Marvel Spider-Man 2. You got 10 gaming sessions, only 8 hours long. Did you even finish it?
I haven't finished it yet.
Have you finished any games this year?
No.
I don't even think you even finished Tears of the Kingdom.
No.
December.
This is something about me, okay? I like to have my games unfinished. Because when I want to go back and play them, when I feel like playing it, I've got shit to do.
You only have, oh my god, you only have 1 silver, 24 bronzes, no platinums, no golds. That's just sad.
Again, you know, I'm just a gamer that likes to have story. So
you earned 3 digital collectibles and earned 1,755 points. So you've got some digital collectibles. Huh.
I got a spider bot. Sick.
Yeah, earned at the end of the wrap up.
What a year showing. Which one should I choose? I'm thinking that one.
Well, I think for a fact as well, you've still got God of War Ragnarok, yeah?
Yeah.
You need to jump back into that because they released a free DLC very soon.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that.
Yeah, I've heard really good things from it. Like, it's really damn good. All right.
Does Xbox do theirs?
I think so. I don't know. Let me check, because I might want to do mine. If they do Xbox year in review, give me a sec. Xbox year in review. Hey, they do.
Yes, there is.
Yep. So I'm just gonna log in and do mine. Do mine real quick. Check out your year in review. So let me sign in. Give me a second. Hang on. Just gotta do this quickly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Come on, send it. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. If I actually type in the email. Whoops. All right.
Well, let's do mine then, shall I?
Yeah, you do yours while I'm trying to log in. All right, got it.
This is interesting. So 2023 year in review. I have played 28 games on my Xbox this year. 90 hours,
Jesus.
17 achievements. That's surprising. I didn't think I was on it that much this year.
All right, so I've got mine up going. Oh my god! All right, how many games have you played?
I played 28.
I'll one up you. I've done 98 games this year.
Nice work.
860 hours all up on top of Game.
Oh, I know where.
37 hours of Minecraft.
That was when we were playing it. I feel like we should get back to that. I miss playing it with you.
Too. Oh my god, I'm terrible. You want to know what my top one was?
You gotta get your sister and
set up that private server again. Yeah, we'll do that sometime in the new year. I reckon we should do that. Do you want to know what my top game was this year?
How much was it to have the private server?
I don't remember. It's been a while. I'll have to talk to.
Didn't she say it was like $10 or $20?
I think so. I'll talk to my sister about it. And
oh man, I'm willing to pitch in for that for a little bit. Because I miss it. High on Life is 9 hours.
Yep.
Starfield 9 hours.
Oh, of course.
That's all you really need for that game to figure out its shit.
Yeah. It's not. It didn't even get. Was it even mentioned at the Game Awards? I don't think it was.
No.
Which is fair to say that Starfield's not going to go on a record as one of the best games of the year when it's not even mentioned at the freaking Game Awards.
I have to say though, this is really shit. To be perfectly honest,
what? Because you don't have any
of Microsoft.
Because you don't have any games on this.
No, it's not that. It's just their layout for their year in review. It's just very basic, and then they push you to go and check out their fucking 2023.
Now take a look at our 2023. I'm like, no, I'm good, thank you. But I will say that on the mobile thing, it's actually set up differently compared to computer. But so I'll read to you. You want to know what my games were for this year? For my games for this year, my most played game for this year. You're gonna laugh at me. Fucking Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, you've been addicted to that.
I played 74 hours of it. I literally have got a gamer score of 270. I achieved 6 achievements out of 60. I literally did the rare achievement of getting the unlimited power wash. My next game was Stardew Valley. I played so far about 50 hours of it, and I've achieved 5 achievements. I've even got a rare achievement unlocked. I played 41 hours of Minecraft. Overall, though, I played some pretty damn good games this year that make me really happy. So my top gameplay month was September. That was a month before we went to PAX. I was cranking in so many hours into my console. But I have to agree with you. You know, I'm actually going to say this now. I'm not a fan of Microsoft's layout for the year in review. It's not good. Which is fair to say, considering we looked at like Nintendo's one, and we looked at PlayStation's one.
Yeah, Nintendo
is it
PlayStation was pretty good, but
what was that?
Yeah, no, Xbox was shit.
What was the Google one? What was that Google gaming device that they had?
Stadia.
Is there a Stadia year in review? Non-existent.
It's dead.
It's dead. Speaking of dead.
Okay. Well, no, that's gonna be our main topic. So I want to drop a couple more things. Games coming to PlayStation Plus in December.
What do we got?
So they have officially released it. So it's official December, and that means keep an eye for fresh titles coming to the PlayStation Plus subscriber library. The following list will contain all the confirmed games for PS Plus subscribers at the extra and deluxe tiers. So our monthly free games, is Mafia 2.
Oh, that's a good one. I honestly...
Dragon Ball: The Breakers.
Haven't played
it. Aliens: Fireteam Elite.
That's the I think that's the strategy. No, that's their co-op / multiplayer version of like Aliens, but it's not like Aliens Isolation, which was more horror based.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming.
It's already
Stranger of Paradise. MotoGP 23,
Not bad.
Metal Hellsinger, Salt and Sacrifice, Moon Scars, Mega Man 11.
That's cool. Mega Man 11.
Mega Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gigabash, Grime Tinge of Terror, Tinykin, Proteus, Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall, Shadowrun Hong Kong, Lego 2K Drive. I've heard that's really good. I know you're going to say that it's already on.
It's already
Game
on
Pass,
Game
and
Pass.
It's your game of the year. Power Wash Simulator,
I've already
Sable,
played.
and
So,
this I'm really keen for. PlayStation Plus Classics for December: Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, Thrillville Off the Rails, and Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
oh yes, that's the Is that like the cartoon version of like? That's the animated version of Buzz, not the live action Toy Story.
That was the animated series, yeah,
Ah,
which I've got on DVD too, by the way.
I know, I figured that. You know what? One game that needs to come to PlayStation Plus: Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue.
It's on there.
It's on there. Oh, that's right.
It's on there.
It's on there. I totally.
It was
forgot
on
that.
there the day of release.
That's
Yeah.
right. I remember. Again, I haven't played my PlayStation in almost a year. I've been converted.
Let's check for December for Game Pass.
Yeah, what we got for
as
this?
well.
Yeah, I know there's some good games. There's some cool games.
I
have seen them on there. I can't check them now because I can't switch screens in the middle of the stream. But you can.
So all games coming soon in December 2023 to Xbox Game Pass. From the first, I mean, we're now on the 14th.
Yeah, so they've already been released.
We had Spirit of the North,
Yep.
Steamwell Build, Clone Drone in the Dragon Zone, Rise of the Tomb Raider was on December 5th.
On there now.
You need to play that. That's the third one.
No, that's the second one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the third one.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
I played
Yes.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Have you played this? Have you played? Yeah.
I have played them all.
You haven't played.
I played them all.
You haven't played Shadow
I
yet.
have played Shadow.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
played Shadow. I didn't mind Shadow, but I liked Rise of the Tomb Raider more. It felt a lot better.
Rise was better.
Rise was better than Shadow.
Even though I loved the first one, but Rise was great.
Rise was amazing.
While the Iron's Hot.
That's a good
World
one.
War Z Aftermath.
That's actually a good one. While the Iron's Hot.
Chivalry 2, totally reliable delivery service. Goat Simulator 3, Against the Storm, Tin Hearts, and today, Far Cry 6.
Yep.
And Pillars of Eternity Definitive Edition. That's for PC.
Yeah. Far Cry 6 is actually good. I did own it. And I like playing it because I actually love the Far Cry series. I much prefer Far Cry. I like Far Cry 5 because I like that whole thing of fighting off against.
I fucking hated it.
You didn't like Far Cry 5?
I did, but I hated it. I felt sick to my stomach because it was the whole cult aspect behind it.
Yeah. Did you?
It was.
Did it hit
I love cult stuff.
Did it hit too close to home?
But why?
Because of all the thing that happened with the cult thing you were talking about a few months back with the actress from
What, Nexium?
Yeah.
No, it didn't hit too close to home for me with that one. No, it was just eerie.
Yeah. Cool. I can understand that. But I know for a fact that you like Far Cry 3.
I mean, I love every Far Cry.
Just 5.
Switch Online stuff.
Yeah,
let me have a look. We got some new Switch Online stuff too. Give me a minute. Apparently, Nintendo Switch is giving away 11 free games starting December 11th. Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Nintendo Switch gamers will have the opportunity to add 11 free games to their digital libraries thanks to a giveaway hosted by No Gravity Games. The Nintendo Switch has an absolutely massive blah, 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 blah. Newer existing Switch owners in the Americas will want to be sure to grab the 11 free games that No Gravity Games will be giving away next week as part of their Switch Miss Wonderland event, starting on Monday, December 11th.
Okay.
The catch is that Switch gamers must already own a game from No Gravity Games to participate in the giveaway. Those that don't meet the criteria can sign up for the No Gravity Games newsletter to get Pirates all aboard for free, which will in turn let them claim their free games. One new game will be made free each day from December 11th to December 19th, with 2 free games given away on Wednesday, December 20th, the last day of the giveaway. Switch owners have to claim the free game every day to keep their chain going. Otherwise, they forfeit the chance to claim the rest of the free games. However, they do have the option to buy any games they miss to get back on track and be eligible to get future games for free. So that's interesting. But we did get
That's pretty good.
what was the ones that came for Switch recently? Yes, 3 new Nintendo 64 games have dropped on Nintendo Switch Online and Expansion Pack: Jet Force Gemini, Harvest Moon 64, and 1080-degree Snowboarding has also dropped now on the Nintendo 64. Sorry? I'm losing you here, man. While we wait for him to be reconnected, he is frozen. Yeah, I mean, I remember back in the day that 1080-degree snowboarding. I remember playing that. That was actually a lot of fun. I think he might be better.
Matt, what happened?
You're all good? Cool. You're
Yeah,
back.
I went. Yeah,
You froze
went
majorly.
backstage.
Your internet is on like 3 bars here. So you're dropping and you're freezing majorly.
Yeah, I still get bugging, freezing, and all that. I get all friggin' a whole plethora of issues. Why is my connection
And now you're out of sync.
being so lousy at the moment? Off the sync. While we're live. This sucks.
Okay. You refresh the page and I'll keep going.
All right. I'll be back.
So after revealing a banner rare game from the Nintendo 6 headed to Nintendo Switch Online and Expansion Pack, members in December, Nintendo has not only dropped Jet Force Gemini, but it's brought a total of 3 new Nintendo 64 titles to the service: Jet Force Gemini, Harvest Moon 64, 1080-degree Snowboarding. Now that the last previously known title, 1080-degree Snowboarding, along with the 2 fresh additions, have released, we really don't have a good read on the future of Nintendo 64 games on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack service. We're closing out the year with a great trio at least. In a bit of surprise, Nintendo has revealed that Jet Force Gemini, Rare's excellent 1999 sci-fi third-person shooter on the Nintendo 64, is making its way to the Switch for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack subscribers. Subscribers to the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack tier membership will be able to download and play this classic starting this next month. Well, now. You're back.
I am. It's bloody working.
Oh, and you're in sync. Perfect.
I know. It's not shitting itself like it did last time.
Are you going to boot up your Switch and play any of these 3 games?
What games were there?
It was Jet Force Gemini, Harvest Moon 64,
okay,
and 1080-degree Snowboarding.
The Harvest Moon 64 one sounds interesting. I actually don't mind the Harvest Moon series because, again, I like the whole aspects. Like, I'm a big fan of Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and I know for a fact that the developers of Stardew Valley have said that Harvest Moon was one of the inspirations to make Stardew Valley. So I definitely want to give it a shot. But overall, though, like, I didn't think Switch would ever do free games. I didn't think they were into that.
Well, it's not really Switch. It's another gaming company. They're offering 11 free games of theirs.
Oh, that's cool. So instead of so it's more like instead of Nintendo doing it, another company's doing it because Nintendo doesn't really do that.
They're dropping free games of their own stuff.
Okay, so their own development.
I believe, yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I believe, yeah.
That's a good idea.
But speaking of another company that is doing it though, Epic Games.
Yes.
Epic Games is doing 17 free Epic Games mystery games coming in December 2023. This was posted yesterday. So the annual Epic Games winter sale for December 2023 has begun. This is a fantastic yearly event for gamers to take advantage of mega discounts for dozens of amazing PC gamers, such as Alan Wake 2 this year. However, what's even better than the discount is the free Epic Game mystery games. The next free mystery games unlocks on December 20th, and Epic has revealed there will be 17 days of Christmas overall. In addition to Epic Games promotion, know that there is also the GOG winter sale happening right now with its own bevy of discounts. And in just a couple of weeks' time, there is the start date for the Steam winter sale. All these promotions allow you to bag, So, the next Epic Games free mystery games comes out on December 20th. Unlike previous years, the clues this year are harder to unravel. While in 2022, the clue was a very obvious symbol from the mystery game, this year the packaging is near impossible to decipher. The current giveaway right now is Destiny 2: The Legacy Collection. This is available to claim until December 20th. It includes the following content: Destiny 2: The Witch Queen, Destiny 2: Shadowkeep, and Destiny 2: Beyond the Light. That happened on the 13th. The next game is on the 20th, and it will continue until January 10th.
You know what? As well, there's some interesting things that are happening with the gaming thing. I've been reading a lot. Is that, for example, when it comes to like all these massive companies doing these free membership stuff, do you think that it's going to become like a saturated market with like all free games being released for all different types of consoles, like PC, Xbox, PlayStation, the Switch? Like, do you reckon it'll become like way too saturated, like too many games to play? You know what I mean? Is there such a thing like that?
I mean, I love Game Pass, but I already feel very overwhelmed when I load that up.
Oh, hell yeah.
I haven't got the time to be able to play all of those fantastic games.
Yeah.
And then also forgetting about the PlayStation stuff too. That's also there for the take.
And some of them are like,
I mean, I'm so glad I've got the PlayStation 1 because I really wanted to play Returnal. I'm surprised Returnal didn't show up on my list this year because I rave about Returnal.
PlayStation 1, hey Matt, yeah? You said PlayStation 1.
Ha.
I see what you did there. Sorry. My nostalgia comes through. But no, I agree with you about Game Pass. I do find it very overwhelming when you load up your Xbox and all of a sudden it's just like, whoa, there are so many games on here. I don't know what to play. And you can only play, look, exactly. I don't care what anybody says. You could literally have like 1 million games. You cannot play every single game in existence unless you just have no time. Like you have got, actually, no. If you've got all the time in the world, then go for it.
I still don't think you would get the time to be able to play it all.
I don't think so. There's so many games that have been released. Like, there's millions. Sorry, not millions. There are billions of games that have released, like, throughout the decades since when we first started making video games. But, like, again, do I think it might become an oversaturated market? I don't think it's possible because considering that games are coming and going out of that rotation, like, you know, games leave Game Pass, and then games come onto Game Pass. I don't think it can become oversaturated per se, but I do find it very interesting that that now other companies are starting to get into it. do I find the Game Pass to be much more easier to use than PlayStation? Might be controversial, but I like Game Pass more than PlayStation's deluxing. I know there
I
is.
think PlayStation, they're still figuring it all out.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. But I still think that Game Pass is still winning in that aspect of having so many games you can play. I mean, for goodness sake, I can literally go on to Rare Replay and play Conker's Bad Fur Day. I can go play Banjo, Kazooie, and Tooie, and also Nuts and Bolts if I want to, which I don't. But it's. I will not give Game Pass all the credit. PlayStation has games that you can't play on the Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, you can play Horizon Forbidden West for starters. Returnal again. I'm going to say it again. I don't know why that wasn't on my PlayStation Wrap because I swear I played a lot of that.
You
But I
sunk
could
so many hours.
a lot of that last year, I reckon.
Yeah, you sunk so many hours into Returnal. You were telling me how really tough it is and how brutal it can be because once you die, you go right back to the start.
And the world changes.
Yeah, it's a constantly shifting. It's constantly shifting, which I think is actually really cool. It's the same reason why I think that games like that should become much more of a norm, where you have to always change your strategy. It's why I like those style of games. I think that the new Valhalla DLC for God of War Ragnarok is roguelike, meaning that if you die, you go right back.
Well, they kind of did that with the last one too, I'm pretty sure.
No, they didn't do that at all with the last one. It wasn't roguelike.
No, I remembered that they did. It was DLC as well.
Did they? I don't remember.
Something like that. I'm pretty sure.
All right, but
I'm pretty sure they did.
Okay, I know that we're still talking about all these free games and that, but I really needed to get it off my chest. I need to talk about it. I need to talk about the day before. I really want to talk about it.
Yeah, I will. Can we just get through the news first?
I'm sorry. It's literally been all over my feed. All right, let's finish this segment off first.
We have like 3 more major news topics, right, and then we've got 2 other.
Yeah.
A second.
I'm throwing you off a whack. Sorry, Matt.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so we've got 2 Spider-Man news ones.
Okay.
So we're apparently getting a big Spider-Man 2 update coming in early 2024.
Yeah, and
it will add highly requested features. Today, Sony and Insomniac confirmed that the PlayStation 5 exclusive open-world superhero action game Spider-Man 2 will receive a big free update in early 2024. One of the best of 2023. Blah, blah, blah. Let's read the statement.
Yeah, Insomniac
on X.
Yeah, they also posted it on Instagram as well.
Hey, webheads, we have some news about the next game update for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. We know players have been eagerly awaiting features such as new game plus and audio descriptions, among many more. We have been working vigilantly on these features and require more testing to ensure the quality is up to our standards. We are now targeting early 2024 for the next game update, and we'll have a feature complete list to its release. We've heard your feedback, and we will be adding some highly requested features, including the ability to change the time of day. What? Swap tendril colors and replay missions, just to name a few. We can't wait to share more with you in the future. In the meantime, we appreciate your patience as our team works to finish our next update for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Thanks, Insomniac Games.
That's cool. So the ability to change like time of the day, also swap tendril colors, which I think is actually pretty damn badass. Which means that you can actually remember, because I remember people were talking about it when you get like the it's again the game's out. It's not a spoiler. You've had long enough to play it. If you haven't played it, go play Spider-Man 2. But you do get the black Spider-Man suit, but you get another suit as well. And I think a lot of people were complaining that they want to go back to the black symbiote suit after a certain story segment. and you don't get to do that.
Oh no, but people found glitches where they can play as
People
Venom
find
throughout the rest of the
glitches,
game.
but some people don't know how to exploit those glitches and actually want legitimate way to change it without breaking the game.
Yeah, I know. You still haven't played it.
I can't play it.
can't.
I can't because I don't have a next gen console. I'm on last gen because I'm a peasant.
I can't wait for you to actually play it. So yeah, there you go, guys. Early 2024.
Which that's a win. Because again, I love Insomniac games. I have no ill intention for Insomniac. I've always found that they're a really good company. They release fucking awesome banger games. I mean, Spider-Man, like Marvel's Spider-Man, the first one is still one of my favorite Spider-Man games of all time. It brought Spider-Man to the modern day. It gave us, honestly, for me, the best web swinging mechanics in any Spider-Man game. Better than Spider-Man 2, which is still the grandfather, the pioneer for swinging mechanics.
Yeah, I agree. I love it to death. I'm very interested to see what, not Insomniac, but the other company. Who is it? Who did Redfall?
Oh, Redfall. Well, that was Bethesda.
Was it Bethesda?
It was
Arcane.
Arcane Studios. That's it. Yes, aren't they doing something superhero related?
Yes, they are.
What are they doing again?
Blade.
That's right, they are. They're doing Blade, which they announced at the Game Awards. Yeah. So
I hope they do a good job. But it's gonna be better than Redfall.
Yeah, I think it's better. I actually have something about Blade. It's coming from Game Ram. This is a day ago. This was published actually 2 days ago. So, this is every feature confirmed about Arcane's Blade game so far. Now, this was revealed at the Game Awards this year. This has the potential to be a promising superhero game from Arcane Studios. Now, Bethesda and Arcane Studios debuted Marvel Blade at the Game Awards this year. This is challenging Sony's domination of the single-player Marvel games. With Arcane's distinct approach to game design, Marvel's Blade could bring a fresh and unique experience to the gaming world. While details are scarce, it's confirmed that Marvel's Blade will be a single-player, third-person game set in a fictionalized version of Paris, offering a new perspective on Arcane's immersive sim gameplay. Now, Bethesda and Arcane they revealed at the Game Awards, Blade being one of Marvel's edgiest and most unique characters, and with Arcane being known for its distinct approach to game design, many gamers are surely wondering just what Marvel's Blade would look like. Although information about the title is sparse, a few details have been confirmed. Redfall-related blunders aside, Arcane Studios is renowned within the gaming industry for its essential, recognizable, immersive sim gameplay, which will hopefully appear in Blade. Notably, Blade is a character who has not made many appearances in the world of gaming, with the last analog gaming being a PS2 tie-in for the movie Blade 2, because the Blade franchise doesn't have much of a footprint in gaming. The possibilities for a Marvel's Blade seem virtually endless, and it'll be interesting to see how Arcane translates its iconic emergent gameplay systems to its... Okay. It'll be interesting to see how Arcane translates its iconic emergent gameplay systems to the mostly untouched gaming IP. So, some of the features include... This is tackling another vampire game. Might seem like a bad omen, but it's likely that Blade will have a very little in common with Redfall, beyond a few key elements of its vampiric lore. There's plenty that can be assumed or inferred about Marvel's Blade, especially when considering the titular character's, established personality and his penchant for cool-headed, straightforward problem-solving. It's also likely that players will have access to both melee and ranged combat, leveraging Blade's martial arts skills and superhuman strength to take down foes. As far as concrete confirmed details are concerned, there are just a few pieces of info to dissect. One, that the setting for Blade is going to be set in Paris, as I said. So Blade looks like to be going in a slightly different direction. It's going to be set in a fictionalized version of Paris, not the actual Paris. Blade seems to be taking it's going to be taking more of a grounded approach to its environment design compared to the striking industrialism of Dunwall, or maybe the funky 1960s infused streets of Black Reef from Deathloop. This real-world city will be a backdrop for Blade's story, which is being described as mature by the Arcane developers. Now, Blade's going to be a single-player game. So we have someone... Oh, what up? How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. Thanks for checking in, Bubba.
Welcome.
Appreciate it, man. Now, Now, Arcane did put out a pretty well-received multiplayer feature in Deathloop. Then developers' stumbles with Redfall suggest that it might be better suited to single-player games. I freaking agree. They're good at single-player games. Dishonored is a good example. Now, though disappointed about Arcane's last Vampiric Aladdin outing, we'll be happy to learn that Marvel's Blade is set to be a single-player experience, with the no real-time or in synchronous multiplayer elements being announced at the time of writing. Keep it that way. Let Blade just be a single-player game. Needs to be. And I wholeheartedly agree that it should not have any multiplayer elements because I think it would ruin it. Now, the gameplay of Marvel's Blade. Have you boys played Spider-Man 2? Matt has, but I haven't played it per se. Now, here's one of the most surprising things about information revealed about Blade is the fact that Arcane is developing as a third-person game, not first-person. This will be the first third game from a developer whose immersive sims have been, up to this point, followed genre convention by adopting a first-person perspective. This could be very well be the best choice for the game, as Blade's acrobatic and agile nature will probably feel better to play from a third-person perspective, as it is typically the case for action games. Either way, the shift could offer a new note on Arcane's classic gameplay staples, and an exciting prospect for the fans of the studio. Do you reckon it'll be open world?
I'm not sure.
Because the cool thing about Blade is
I kind of hope a little bit about it for it to be open world. That would be really cool.
And then we don't know much. It's going to be third person for the first time. It's going to be single player. That's all we know. There's only so much we know because they've only just announced it not too long ago. So I'm going to be optimistic and say that I reckon it should be open world because Blade is such an interesting character, and having the entirety of Paris to explore and to take down all these vampires and that. Because, again, what it could be is, take, for example, maybe the entire city gets sieged by vampires and Blade is there to basically put a stop to them all.
Yeah.
And do something like that. Maybe do something what they did with Arkham Knight. Have the entirety of Paris/Gotham to your benefit. You use basically the whole city. And also driving mechanics. I want Blade to drive around it like a motorcycle maybe, or even a muscle car. That'd be fucking cool. Maybe he's got some agility so he can just run across the rooftops like a vampire can. There'd be some cool aspects.
Yeah.
But
I hope there are some really cool aspects to it.
Yeah, there's not much we can discuss about it.
We're just talking about Spider-Man 2, and so is Babashi over here.
Yeah.
Insomniac. So Spider-Man devs Insomniac were hit by an alleged ransom attack.
Yes, I did see that. And the guys at Hacked have said that they are going to release details if they're not paid certain money on the Wolverine, which is their other title that they're working on at the moment.
So Insomniac Games, the PlayStation-owned developer behind Marvel's Spider-Man and the upcoming Marvel's Wolverine, was reportedly breached by a ransomware gang that claims to have stolen employees' personal data and unreleased information about its upcoming X-Men action game. According to reports by the hell is that in the background?
I have no idea.
According to the reports by the Australian cybersecurity site Cyber Daily and the UK-based tech news site Computing, the Rashida Group claimed to have infiltrated Insomniac Game security systems to access personal data of current and former employees, like passport scans, emails, and signed documents with confidential information. On top of that, Rashida claimed to have personal information about Yuri Lowenthal, the voice actor who plays Peter Parker in Insomniac Spider-Man games. Rashida also claims to have acquired screenshots and character art for Marvel's Wolverine, the hotly anticipated action-adventure game Insomniac is currently working on. According to the reports, the hackers say they have obtained character art for the other Marvel characters that will appear in the game. On its leak site, Rashida said Insomniac Games has 7 days to respond or all the data will get published. At the same time, the collective is auctioning the information to anyone willing to buy, with a starting bid of 50 Bitcoin, roughly $2 million.
Holy shit, they're not playing around.
With just 7 days on the clock, seize the opportunity to bid on exclusive, unique, and impressive data, Rashida said. Open your wallets and be ready to buy exclusive data. We sell only to one hand, no reselling. You will be the only owner.
Holy shit, they are not playing. Why would you want to do? I'm sorry. Okay, I have to say this. Why would you do that? I understand you want to see the game, but why would you? Why would you do that? Come on, this is ridiculous. This is literally people's hard work. People are pumping so many hours into this game. Would they get arrested if they get caught? That's the thing. Yes, they would get arrested if they get caught. But the problem being is it's hard to catch these hackers when they're completely anonymous online. For example, though, wasn't there a massive hack into PlayStation many years ago where they hacked the PlayStation network? Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was years ago. And it shut down the PlayStation network for months.
Yeah, I know. I remember. I used to be online at the time, but ironically, Twist of Fate.
That was the PS3
yeah,
era, wasn't
it was PlayStation 3 era. And also, luckily, they were also, I think that was starting to go into, same with GTA. Oh, shit, that's right. Yep. The GTA 6 leak. Remember that? When Grand Theft Auto 6 had a leak? Someone actually leaked it. And I know for a fact that the person...
We saw the leak videos.
Yeah,
we watched them.
And again, now we've seen the trailer. Although they didn't really show off much of the gameplay. Only just show some cinematic stuff. But all engine was a really good trailer though. But
it was.
It's, as I was saying, why do this? I understand you want to see the game. That's the whole point. You just want to see the game. But at the same time, though, really? You really want to just, ruin people's work that people have pumped so many hours into to make these character designs? I mean, this is the second time that Wolverine has ever got a game. He had a movie tie-in game, the X-Men Origins game, which was actually pretty damn good.
It was better than the movie, I suppose.
Yeah, better than the movie. Do they do it for money or just to piss the devs off?
They do it for money.
Money. It's a double whammy.
They hold them to ransom.
They hold them to ransom. So. And Insomniac, here's the thing, okay? Insomniac knows that if they don't do this people could ruin their fucking work. And I don't want to see character art. I'd rather wait for the trailer. The actual proper official trailer for the Wolverine when they actually show it, when it's fucking ready.
Do you think we'll be getting it next year, or do you think another 2 more years?
I reckon they'll show something next year. That's if they can.
Yeah, they'll show something next
year.
That's
if these leaks don't get leaked out. If they don't leak them, they're $1 million company. Why can't they just tag easily? I don't know. It's these groups like this just don't really. They don't really. They have no soul. They have no spine. And it just sucks that they do this. They have companies that people like this just decide to really screw over hard work from these developers. And Insomniac are not bad developers. They are fantastic developers. They're a really great company. I mean, we just talked about Spider-Man 2 and also the original Spider-Man remastered. They also done freaking Ratchet and Clank. They've done a whole bunch of other games under the belt. And for them to actually be working on a Wolverine game, which I never imagined would actually happen, is a freaking miracle. And I'm really excited to see what Insomniac does with the Wolverine, because Wolverine's an awesome character and he deserves a game. And if it's going to be set,
he does.
I really hope it's set in the same universe as Spider-Man. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I
to see
agree.
that.
I hope so too.
I hope so too. I want that to happen, but I guess Insomniac needs to do something. Marble on top. But in doing so, though, I do hope Insomniac actually does reply to this and actually deals with this. I want them to deal with this, because if they don't,
so do I.
If they don't, obviously, I don't want them to pay them. Don't pay these things. Don't pay these. Yeah, that's not a good angle. Well, I look terrible. I don't want them to pay these people. I want them to find out who the hell they are and get them charged and get that data back.
Yeah, I agree. All
right.
Next subject.
What do we got next?
So, I don't think you even knew about this. So you know how Fortnite's been pushing out other content. So they've done Lego recently, but they've also got a thing called Fortnite Festival mode, which
Yeah.
is Rock Band-esque to it.
Yes, you were telling me earlier.
Out of everything that's happened in the past year, the one
Yeah.
thing that I don't think any of us expected on our cards was that Fortnite would put on Rock Band. Well, because of that, there was a tease today from PDP, which is exciting, with the peripheral manufacturer sharing an image of a guitar controller on social media with the words "Rock Out" this January.
I'm seeing Bobushi is actually writing that they're going to be adding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Fortnite.
That's cool.
That's actually pretty banger. I actually love that. That's cool. Also, I hear a rumor as well.
Yeah, I'm excited because we're getting new Guitar Hero and Rock Band controllers.
Yes, I mean, when was the last time ever Rock Band ever did anything new? It's been a long, long time.
Not that long ago.
It'd be like a couple of years, wasn't it? A couple of years ago.
I suppose, yeah. Actually, it's almost 10 years. Fuck.
10 years. Oh god, it has been 10 years. Bobushi, what's up?
10 years.
Bobushi's asking, what's Rock Band?
What's Rock Band?
What's Rock Band? What? How do you not know
Rock Band? Have you heard of Guitar Hero?
Yeah, Guitar Hero.
It's that.
It's similar to Guitar Hero, just a bit different.
It's not similar. It's pretty much identical. So
I was trying to make a sale. I'm kidding. But no, Rock Band's good. Guitar Hero's good. They're both just good. It's just a matter of what future gameplay. They're sort of the same thing, really. There's no real
I suppose so.
Few songs are in Rock Band. They're not.
Oh man, you're fucking glitching out again.
Like,
your internet is
Dance.
shit.
Oh my god. Am I glitching out again? I've been doing far. Why is my...
Refresh. He'll be back.
Hang on. Let me refresh
Rock
again.
Band it's nothing like Just Dance, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, the only aspect to it is that you've got music.
No.
Popping in. It's not me. It's him. He's got bad internet connection. Yeah, he'll be back. Look, that stuff is fun. I love Rock Band. Growing up, Guitar Hero and Rock Band were was the rage at the time. So for us to see them come back, hey, you're back with full bars again. That's good. I was just saying, like, back in the day, like Guitar Hero and Rock Band was like, it was the hot game.
It was
the game everyone was playing.
It was. I 100% agree. But I think the problem being with both those is that they pumped out so many games, game after game, that it became so saturated.
It did.
Like particularly with Guitar Hero, and like how many games they did. I mean, I think the last one Guitar Hero I ever played was Guitar Hero World Tour.
That was 4. You didn't play Guitar Hero 5?
No, I never got to play Guitar Hero 5.
Dude. They did Guitar Hero Metallica, Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s, Guitar Hero 5.
I didn't mind Rock.
Rock Band did Rock Band Beatles.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, and I pre-ordered. This is actually probably my first pre-order on a game. Was Rock Band Green Day.
Yes, I do remember hearing about the Green Day one. A lot of people really like that.
And they CGI'd. Well, not CGI'd. They animated Green Day in the actual game.
Okay.
So you were playing as Green Day in the actual game.
That's actually cool.
And depends on what song was what era Green Day they were. So you were either playing like Dookie era Green Day, or if you're playing like American Idiot or 21st Century Breakdown, the stage changed and you're playing in that style of them too.
You know what's crazy? American Idiot is where I got into Green Day.
Well, I think anyone our age is what got into Green Day.
Yeah, 100%.
People before that was definitely Dookie or Kaplunk.
Yeah.
But no, look, I'm excited for more Rock Band guitars. They've been really hard to get. I managed to get the Guitar Hero one today.
I know none of these games.
You need to go back and
You need
play
to go
them,
back and
man.
play
You need
them.
to go back. They were great. They
Mm.
were great. They were revolutionary at the time.
Still are. I mean, they're the best like rhythm games to play, and also they provided a challenge. Like they provided Dragon
Through the
Force.
Fire and the Flames.
Oh
On expert mode.
I never beat that. I never ever beat it.
I just tried it then.
How'd you
I
go?
failed hard.
Of course you did, because it's almost impossible.
I could get through the beginning because I found a glitch in the game.
Oh, of course you did.
You just hold down the green and you strum in time with that. You don't have to do the tapping. You can just...
I think you need to sink in so many hours of just practicing and getting your fingers to move properly, because if your fingers are like stiff and just can't like stretch across that freaking all the buttons and that, you've got no hope. You've got no hope just trying to finish that game. It's almost impossible.
I scored well today though with that stuff.
I can't believe you actually got not only just got the Guitar Hero guitar, but DJ Hero 2.
In box. Brand new.
Okay, what's the best keyboard and mouse for FPS games and mouse pads? Oh, that's a good question, actually. Matt knows a bit more about computer stuff. I'm more into, like, I'd say more console related. But again, the keyboard that Matt got from PAX this year is a fantastic keyboard. It's one hell of a beautiful keyboard. If you want to check out our social media stuff, I know for a fact that Matt did post a photo on there.
I'm pretty sure I did. If not, Babashi, I know that you're friends with me, so
Yeah.
just come on to my house and you can check it out.
Yeah, 100%. All right.
So one more news.
We talked a lot about
which I know you want to
talk about, but
there's another thing. James Gunn confirms Lex Luthor casting.
Yes, I totally forgot about it. Nicholas Hoult. It's Nicholas Hoult who is playing Lex Luthor. Oh, I know what I was trying to do. AKA Beast. Hank McCoy, Beast. I think this is his first ever big major villain role.
Hi-oh, Nathaniel.
And Nathaniel George joined in. Hey-oh! Is Lex Luthor the bald guy? Yes, Lex Luthor is the bald guy. He's Superman's arch nemesis. Nicholas Hoult is playing character. James Gunn he confirmed it on his Instagram and on Twitter that he is going to be playing the villain. So we've got David Corenswet from the Avengers. No. No,
I got words to speak.
Lex Luthor
is fuck.
We have. He's got to speak with you afterwards. It's Superman. It's DC. Nothing to do with the Avengers.
Justice League stuff.
It's for the new Superman legacy film that's releasing. It's Lex Luthor. What's the difference between the worlds? I don't think we have it. I don't think we have enough time to even explain the difference between the worlds. It's that they're two entirely different universes.
Babashi, I'll fill you in later, buddy. I'll fill you in later, buddy. Oh my god. Your internet, man. Fuck. So Avengers is under Marvel and Justice League is under DC. Two different companies. If that helps. You there? Oh my god, he's having a horrible night. Holy shit. What the fuck is going on with him? Sorry. Yeah, so two completely different companies. So now we're excited about it. I think Nicholas Hoult will do great. Florian, I know. What the fuck is going on there, eh? Are you there?
All right. here, and my connection is trying to. What is? Okay, I got it. Ah, everything just wants to kill me tonight. Everything. And you're frozen on my end. I need to catch up. Are you frozen?
Oh, I'm not frozen. No.
Is he getting affected by the cyclone? No.
No, he's not getting affected by the cyclone. No, he's up. He's not up. He's not from up north.
No, I'm not up from north. I'm literally down south. I'm nowhere near the cyclone, so I'm good. All right. Am I doing it okay? Is everything coming through okay for you?
Everything seems fine right now.
Good. Thank God. Fucking thing. Right. All right. Okay.
Who bloody hell knows, Babashi? I do not know why he's getting bad Wi-Fi. Maybe too many people are using it.
Froze at 500 ms.
I'm on Telstra. I'm fine.
I'm on Telstra as well, and apparently for my area, it's terrible because I have a lot of people in my house who are using the internet.
I think you need a freaking mesh network at your place, man.
I honestly think I need to get one.
Yeah, you need to get mesh.
We'll talk about afterwards. Right.
Okay.
No way. Optus on top. I'm sorry. No.
Did you not remember what happened the other week?
Yeah, no way. I'm not going anywhere near Optus. They literally had a whole breach.
What's on top? Once
top?
I can, I'm canceling Telstra and I'm going to Aussie Broadband. Fuck that. I hear Aussie Broadband's fantastic.
I've heard good things about it as well. So, what do we have for what we were talking about? We're talking about Nicholas Hoult.
We're talking about Nicholas Hoult.
Yep. So, Nicholas Hoult is
I think he's going to do a good job.
I reckon he's going to do a good job. Look, the last ever Lex Luthor casting announcement was Jesse Eisenberg in Zack Snyder's Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice. Okay, Optus offered me 100 gigabytes. That's not bad, but I still don't trust them. No freaking way. I would not go on Optus. I just can't. I just can't do that. That's just. But no. So Nicholas, as Lex Luthor, what do you think?
Yeah, I think he's going to rock it. I honestly do.
I think he's going to rock it. I honestly feel like he's going to.
I mean, I've loved him since he was a kid in About a Boy.
Yeah, with was it Hugh Grant in About a Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember watching that movie years ago. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And again, he was Hank McCoy as Beast in all the movies that he done. I reckon he did a fantastic job in that. And now I'm really excited to see him. What are your thoughts on Embark Studios? I'm not sure what Embark Studios are, Babashi. Not too sure what they are.
Oh, but, they did the final.
The final?
The finals, yeah.
What's the final?
It came out only a couple of weeks ago. It came out 7 days ago.
What's the finals?
Came out last week. It's
What is it?
It's a free to play FPS.
Okay, cool. I'll have to suss it out. That's cool. I'm top 300k in the world for it. Why do I get the feeling that your friend here is too nice?
It's on PlayStation 5. I might download it. Is it cross-platform? Cool. Do you know, Babashi?
I'm not too sure. I'll check if it's cross-platform.
Let me know in the chat, Babashi, if it's cross-platform. Because if it's cross-platform, I can play with you one night. That'll be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, so I see that. It's only for new gen.
It has got crossplay. Sick.
Yes,
all right, well,
sweet.
We might team up after the show, see what we can figure out, and we'll do a game that one night.
Cool.
You want to talk about the day before, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. I've been scratching my fingers and waiting because I really wanted to kind of talk about it. But I'm glad we kind of got to talking about the things we got through. But I'll tell you what, I've been on this game, been excited for this game for a while now, and then started getting really worried about this game, how it might be a scam, how it may never be released. But as of the recording of
Is
our
this the
podcast
Dinosaur
day, which
PS
is today's
game?
date,
Is that the one?
no, this is not that. This is this game
Isn't that? I thought
is
that was what
a
they were.
post-apocalyptic. No, that was Ark Survival. So
No,
the
it
day
wasn't that.
before is okay. So the day before, what is the day before? The day before,
Is this
I'm
the
going to
wait?
read
This
you
is
what
the
the
one
day
with the
before is.
Lamborghini on the
day before.
cover, right? Is that the one?
So the day before offers players a uniquely
Yeah.
reimagined journey into a post-apocalyptic open-world MMO survival set in the present day on the U.S. East Coast, following a deadly virus outbreak. Now, yeah, this game sucks. It's a scam. It is not that. What I just read you right there is not what this game is. Actually not an open world MMO. It is a action shooter. So it's just like The Last of Us. No,
No,
it
The
is
Last
nothing
of Us
like
is
The
a
Last
lot
of Us.
better.
In fact, it's a better game. On Steam right now, it has a 2 stars out of at least how many reviews? 21,000 reviews. This game is overwhelmingly negative
Almost
on
22,000.
Almost 22,000. It's now been removed from Steam's early access. This game failed so badly. This game was released on the 8th of December, I believe. 6 days later. Sounds like a W game. It's not. It is not a W game. It's fucking hell. Nah, it sounds goated. Nah, it's terrible. That's what it is. It's freaking awful. Right. So I'm going to read about it because this game is fucking awful. This game
I
was
love
released,
it when you search up the day before. Like the second game it recommends is Days Gone, which was a lot better. And then the third game after that is
much more better open world,
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, which I still need
which
to
is
play.
actually
I hear
really
it's pretty good.
Yeah, my brother-in-law actually has it. He's been playing. He's playing it right now.
Oh,
He says
really?
It's fantastic.
Does it? I mean, do you guys have 4K?
Yeah,
Maybe?
he says it's a really good game. Hang on a second. He says it's a freaking W game. Like an absolute, like, I can't play it because I can't load Ubisoft. Rip. But, no. He says it's a fantastic game.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. So, speaking of the day before. So, this is on Wikipedia. I'm reading this. So, the day before received overwhelmingly negative reviews, with players criticizing its lack of melee combat, artificial intelligence, world design, and scale. Technical issues. Others felt the game was akin to an extraction shooter and not a massively multiplayer online game as it had been advertised. Its player count declined by 75% after 2 days of its release, and by 90% 4 days after release. And then, straight after the game released, a few days later, Fantastic Studios basically said that they're going out of business. They basically said that because the day before didn't achieve it basically failed. They called it quits. They actually put out a full-on release on their Twitter. It's basically straight up. This was 2 days ago, and then they released the game. They released the game 6 days ago. I'm gonna just use JDS PS5.
I'm just reading the Google review.
It's terrible.
Like
Straight up, this is their official statement regarding this. What happened?
Hang on. This guy is called Random
You go
Dude.
first.
Gave it a 5-star. He says, game's so good, my mouse and keyboard is greasy since I haven't left my room for 2 days. It's so addicting, my room gets kind of stinky. Though, like something smells like utter garbage, and it seems to only happen when I play the game. Could be a bug, but it's what you expect on release.
This game is one of the... This is a prime example of a company using the exploits and the hype for a game and basically just scamming everyone. It duped everybody. Now, this is their official statement. Today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay, which actually, by the way, that first comment about them using the income to pay off the debts of their partners, that actually goes against Steam's terms of service. I'm not even kidding. They're going to use the income received from the... Yes, it goes against Steam's terms of service. So now the game needs to be just completely just removed from Steam, that you can't find it anymore. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We wanted to new patches to reveal the full potential of the game. But unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development on the day before. Yes, Nathaniel George, there is a huge influx of refunds. If you have the day before, you are immediately entitled to a refund because the game is a failure. It is so much better. 90% of refunds for this game have happened. Now, there were no pre-orders, no crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. Yes, so they're keeping the servers online, but no one's going to play it because the developers have shut down. So there's no one moderating or fixing the issues in this game. So basically what you're left with is a game that is just broken, unfinished, and useless.
It was
$40.
What was the cost?
Yeah, it was $40.
40 USD early access, and then 49 on full release.
Now,
I have another comment here. Garbage. Noun. Definition of garbage. 1. As in trash. Discarded or useless material the stray dogs were looking for leftover food from the family's garbage. Synonyms and similar words. Relevance. Trash. Debris. Rubbish. Junk. Dust. Litter. Truck. Sewage. Rubble. Waste. Offal. Dross. Refuse. Chaff. Deadwood. Dreck. Scrap.
So, this is another thing they wrote. We apologize. We did meet your expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. That is the same response I have from shitty developers who have terrible games. This is another thing as well.
I'm not even going to kid you right now. Some of the statements studio this year
are terrible. Like, for example, did you know that they replied to someone's comment and basically said this? This was our... This was meant to be their big W game. Oh, am I still here?
This is the second or third studio this year that has died and gone bankrupt because of a shitty game that they've released.
Yep. 100%. 500 MS again, bro. Oh my god. This is our first. This is what they wrote, replying to someone who said, "Unbelievable, you guys hype this game so much, and this is the end result. It's an absolute disgrace to the video game industry." And this is what they wrote, and I kid you not, this is an official comment from Fantastic's official Twitter page. This was our first big experience. Shit happens. This is coming from... Yeah, this is coming from a proper game development company. Or sorry, former, because on their Twitter bio now is... We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. Funny. Not really. So basically now, all the refunds on Steam are available for any customer who chooses to return the day before. regardless of number of hours or days they've spent playing it. Steam confirmed this. And I wrote a comment saying that you guys are pathetic scammers who got caught and now you're running for the hills. Because that's what they're doing. They're basically doing everything in their power to erase everything that basically ties into the day before that was supposed to be in like a massive multiplayer online, like massive multiplayer survival game. They've removed
they're pretending
they're
that they
entirely
never said that,
disrupt
didn't they?
Yep, but thing is though, we have footage to prove it. IGN kept up all their trailers and everything like that. They're even like, if you want, and I recommend it, IGN did a review for the day before. It is for the first in many decades. IGN gave it before a 1 out of 10. It is so bad that IGN basically said straight up, this game is unbearable. It's one of the worst games ever. And I am going to agree with them.
So yeah, they said, oh man, he's gone again. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to
500
fucking agree
MS
with them.
again.
It sucks. And
he's
it
back.
is for good reason. This is what
Sorry,
happened.
we lost you there for a minute, man.
Am I?
He's midway through his fucking
my
rant.
connection just horrible tonight? So, fuck.
Yeah, IGN, Unbearable. 1. The day before is easily one of the worst games I've ever played, to the point where I'm afraid to continue running it on my PC. And if you didn't manage to try it, you can count yourself as one of the lucky ones.
Exactly that. And it's a good reason. This is now one of the worst games ever. There is 3 games this year that make me want to vomit. That's Gollum, Kong Skull Island, and now The Day Before. Which I'm really sad by because I remember watching.
There's 4.
4? There's 4? What was the 4th one?
The Walking Dead.
Oh god, Walking Dead Destinies by the same developers of Kong Skull Island.
Oh, was it?
Farm Simulator sounds better than this game. Yes, I'm not kidding.
500 MS again, man. You are fucking out of sync. Refresh your fucking page.
What?
God fucking damn it.
Oh my god. I can't help it. The internet's just being shitty tonight. People are on freaking streaming services. You know, it's probably Tony, my brother-in-law, playing on this computer and that. Oh my god, I can't. What is going on tonight?
Restart your modem.
Oh my god. I can't restart my modem. I just can't do that. Alright, I'm going to refresh again. This is ridiculous.
What a fuck show. All right, while we wait, what are you guys up to? What are you guys playing at the moment? I know. Internet. Oh, so Babashi, you're playing the finals, is that right? I think he's back. Your poor man is so passionate.
Just
wrecking his vibe. I know. Yeah, well, Babashi, yeah, I'll definitely download it to the PS5 and we can game one night. We'll organize it out.
Sounds cool. I think it sounds like a pretty cool game to play though.
Oh yeah,
but no,
fucking in sync too. That's great.
Good. Just everyone is online, and it's. I don't know. Just everyone's online tonight, and everyone's using the internet. It's just really bad.
I love Nathaniel's comment. You are so passionate with what you're saying, yet your fucking internet's just not making it for you.
I know, it's hella fast paced, like faster than Warzone. Okay, cool.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'll have to look at it. I'll look it out. Okay, I'll look at some gameplay. See what it's like.
Is Splitgate still a thing?
I think Splitgate's still a thing. I like Splitgate. I don't mind Splitgate.
Yeah, it was just Halo multiplayer.
Yeah, it's just Halo multiplayer, but it
really
actually felt pretty damn decent. Yeah, but no, the day before, I'm just disappointed and just pissed off that.
I mean, it's been the year for it.
It's been the year for it.
We've had a lot of games this year that's just been shit.
I know. I mean, what?
What in particular, which Babashi mentioned, fucking Modern Warfare 3. That was a pile of shit.
I fought a 5-hour campaign and just rinse and fucking
DLC
repeat.
for Warzone 2.
And the first game, literally the game release that you literally was telling you to insert a PS4 copy of Modern Warfare into it to make it work.
It was also the fact that you
such
don't
a weird
have...
glitch.
It's also the fact that you
Platinum.
don't get any trophies because...
No, it's DLC.
It was
it's
DLC.
Not counted as a game. I really hope that Activision don't do any more Modern Warfare for a bit. They take a break from Modern Warfare and just stop for a while and let it have
Microsoft will have that say break. Now, so
yeah, Microsoft's gonna have that say, not just. And I hope the God of Microsoft just put it on ice for a while and let it just have a breather, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But now, day before, just a scam. Do not support anything from Fantastic. You know there are people still trying to defend.
Yeah,
why?
I saw one just before, and I kind of get his
it's a
point.
scam. There is no point.
I kind of get this guy's point.
To play the day, you can't even play it now.
No, you can't, and I understand that, and I agree it's a scam. But this guy said, okay, so there are some things that needs worked on, and everyone needs to realize this game is basically in beta right now, so it's just early access. The game's concept is fantastic, but the trailers show more of an open world like DayZ or GTA. So far, it feels very confined in the city. The biggest issue is trying to play with your team. You have to synchronize loading into the same server that then you continuously have to add your team every time you exfil. The game lags really hard and drops frame rates terribly going anywhere near to the wooden area going to exfil. You can't rotate things in your inventory, and I think when you pull up the map, it should share your teammates' locations on the GPS.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it is so new that these things are not in here, but gun customization is very limited, and finding anything decent as far as guns go, it isn't there. My honest review is the game can be really great. I've seen someone every time I've went out. I understand the game is still very new, but there are a lot of tweaks needing to be done right away, especially the bodies disappearing before you can loot them. The same with your teammates.
Yeah.
Also, the prices are too high for the early stages of this game.
I
agree. If they had a bigger budget and they had a bit more backing,
yeah. I mean, they didn't do any
it would be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at it. How long was Baldur's Gate 3 in early access for?
It was in for a long, long time. Like many years.
And that's now become Game of the Year.
Because
I reckon if they had the funding, they could possibly be looking at that. It's just the fact they didn't, and then
100%.
They've got no more money to be able to push and try and fix it. I understand.
I don't understand why they didn't do any crowdfunding. Like, why would you not do crowdfunding? I understand you want to.
Especially if you're seeing that your money's going down, you would start to go on crowdfund.
Yeah, and here's the thing: people were interested. People wanted this. There was a market for this style of game. I would love a massive multiplayer online survival, zombie survival game with realistic weather effects and shit like that. And what they showed in that announcement trailer for this game is the game I wanted, not what the game we got. The game we got is a shallow, mindless, just awful game with zero aspects of what the game released.
Yeah.
I mean, in the announcement trailer, there were so many zombies all over the place. There were hordes. In the actual game, you barely saw hordes. In fact, there were no hordes. You may have saw 1 or 2, 3 zombies. And they were terrible AI. Basically, the game was unfinished. I understand it was an early access game, but
you're talking about you want a new MMO survival game, right?
Hey, DayZ.
No, but MMO.
True.
Is DayZ MMO?
DayZ is a massive multiplayer online game.
Oh, I did not know.
It's open.
Well,
DayZ is a lot better.
You're getting a new one.
What's it called?
This was also announced at the Game Awards. Light No Fire. It's done by the people
Yes!
of No Man's Sky.
Yes, I did hear about that. It looks really cool. I want to play that. But like
It looks really good.
But if
I'm nervous because
Mm.
he's making all these bold claims like he did with No Man's Sky.
Is
I mean,
is
look,
that
No Man's Sky now is fantastic.
is that
but
Sean
at
Murray?
the time,
Is that Sean Murray from Hello Games doing it again?
yeah, I believe it was.
Oh no! It's okay, Sean, calm down. Don't do what you did with No Man's Sky. You learned your lesson. Don't do what you did with No Man's Sky. But again, if you want a good massive multiplayer game at the moment that's really good, play Rust. Hell, play DayZ. There are better games than the day before. And it doesn't matter now. You can't play it. If you have the game, fucking refund it. I'm sorry. I will not support developers that are trying to run for the hills with all the money they got from sales. They are that bad. They're trying to change their names on all. They're trying to change their names on everything on their license. Like instead of being fantastic, they're trying to change to 8 points. They're being so shady about this, and they're saying that it's not a scam. That's the one thing they keep saying. It's not a scam. I call bull. If this wasn't a scam, then why the hell are you trying to change everything about the game that's tied to you? Why remove all of your YouTube videos about the announcement and the progress of this game? Why try to change all of the names on your license for this game? Fuck, why are you literally saying that it's still a massive multiplayer, online multiplayer, and it's not? It's a shitty extraction shooter. And also, when you look at all the marketing stuff, they copied off other games. Like Modern Warfare, The Last of Us. I mean, even the text, the font for the day before is the same as freaking The Last of Us when you put it side by side.
Yeah, it is, actually. It really is.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. This game is a scam. And it's a failure. It's now IGN's most hated game of this year. It's also in Steam's Hall of Shame for being one of the worst reviewed Steam games, alongside similar titles like freaking World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3 Reforged, or freaking Diablo Immortal. And it deserves its place because Fantastic Studios are not fantastic. They're shithouse, and they need to fuck off and get out of this industry because, quite frankly, what they released on that is one of the worst games ever, and they are a scam. And that's all I have to say about the day before. I've been wanting to get that off my chest because I have never seen a game like this fail so badly. It didn't take them a month. It didn't take them a year. It took them 4 days for them to close. And basically, they have no credibility. They have nothing to stand on. You go on their Twitter right now and you go to their Twitter account. Basically, all they're saying is straight up, here's how to refund the game. And also, when you go on their Discord, I've seen videos of what their Discord is right now. It is on fire. All you're seeing is comments. Scam. This game's a fucking scam. Scam galore. That's it.
You done?
I'm done.
Okay. All right, so we should head to the final fucking topic for the night, which I thought was going to take long, but turns out the day before it went fucking longer.
But this one is going to be a really sad one because this actually is... It's nothing bad. It's just really sad.
It's an end of an era.
It's an end of an era. E3.
Yeah, E3 is officially dead.
E3 has officially died.
Finally.
They have the ESA. Finally, the ESA have straight up come out and basically said that...
So if you don't know what E3 is, E3 was pretty much like Comic-Con, but for video games, where every year we looked forward to it because we get gaming announcements for what was either coming out the next year or the year later. And it's officially dead. I mean, the last one was 2019. Then COVID happened in 2020. They tried to bring it back in 2021.
Yeah, they tried to bring
it. Didn't go through. No one wanted to be a part of it. And they tried again last year. Again, nothing.
They tried this year as well, back in March. They said that, back at the 31st of March, that news on E3 2023 from the source, that both digital and physical events for E3 2023 were cancelled. And then as of a day ago, after more than 2 decades of E3, each one bigger than the last, the time is to say goodbye. Thanks for the memories. with 29.5 million views on Twitter and almost 206,000 likes with 67.1k tweets. It's a shame that we've come to this. I loved E3 every year. That I loved E3. I remember some of the biggest.
I wouldn't say I loved E3. I loved the announcements that came out of E3. I didn't love E3 though. Unluckily,
I was excited.
next. What? What's GGS, man? Let me know, Babashi. No, look, I think once COVID happened, all the gaming companies went, fuck, man, we don't need E3. We can do it our own.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a thing called the internet. Good games. Right. So now we get Xbox's, video presentations. We get PlayStation. What do they call their thing?
Summer Games Fest.
PlayStation. Oh. No. Their announcement stuff.
I don't know.
PlayStation.
State of Play. State
of Play. And then we also get Nintendo doing their, Nintendo Directs. So they all realize we don't need them. So, look, I think it's a shame that E3's done, but it's been done for 3 years now. I don't know why we needed this statement, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah. No.
Which one has better performance, PlayStation or Xbox? It depends what you're kind of into, I guess, and what exclusives you want more than anything. I really love PlayStation. I do want to get an Xbox, but I'm not going to get an Xbox X. I'm just going to get a Series S because I'm just going to use it for Game Pass.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me owning physical Xbox games
when
day one of release is going to be on Game Pass anyway, which Phil Spencer has said. So if I'm going to get a Series S as just my next gen Xbox. For me, I love the PlayStation more though. I mean, the haptic feedback and all that stuff is great. Red Dead, again, I play on PlayStation, so. Tyler, what do you want to get though? You're stuck though. You're stuck between whether you want Xbox Series X.
I'm still stuck, man. Like I haven't really thought about it, quite frankly, because I'm still stuck between what consoles I could get. Like both of them still have kind of big connections. I love Xbox and I love PlayStation, but I'm still stuck in between. So I still need a bit more time to think about it. Look, I'll be honest. I'm really sad a lot about E3.
The Xbox Series X has got a disc drive, whereas the Series S is all digital.
Yeah, I'm just really sad. I'm just really sad about E3 because I still love E3. I used to get really excited. I'd wake up like really frigging early in the morning and like just get excited for all the gameplay announcements and the trailers and everything like that. And I'd be like, holy crap, I mean, God of War, Ragnarok, God of War, the first God of War got announced at friggin' E3. The first Metal Gear Solid 2 in 2000 got announced at E3. Fucking hell, there was so many awesome games announced. Spider-Man was announced. Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy was announced at E3 as well. There were so many big games coming. I mean, for goodness sake, Cyberpunk 2077, Keanu Reeves. You're breathtaking. So many amazing moments came out of E3, and the fact that it's after so many years, it's finally come to an end. And like, I can understand why, considering that it's a lot of times have changed in that gaming companies can do their own festivals, they can do their own things now, and understandable. How does Cyberpunk beat Fortnite for best ongoing game? Because Cyberpunk did a whole big comeback. Like, I remember when Cyberpunk released, it had the worst release. But then CD Projekt Red said, fuck it, we're going to just dig right back down into it. And actually, they made the game better.
Yeah,
actually brought it
I
back.
do get Babashi's point though, because all that was I mean, again, I heard this on the Wolf Den podcast just the last night actually. That should be for community. They should have won that for community support more than anything.
More
They
than
shouldn't have
anything.
won for best ongoing game.
Yeah.
Fortnite is an ongoing game, and they're adding to it all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
If it wasn't for community support, they should have had a category for best comeback, and Cyberpunk
100%.
would have won that.
Yeah, 100%.
But so I do get your point, Bashi.
It is what it is. Although, when it comes to the Game Awards, though, my favorite part about the Game Awards was seeing all the seeing all the people getting really angry that Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year and not Spider-Man 2.
Oh, is that? Well, that's funny. I mean, I do also kind of get. I mean, it sucks that Spider-Man 2 didn't get anything.
But it did. But the thing is, though, the fact that Spider-Man 2 actually got to the Game Awards and actually was nominated for Game of the Year, that's still a big freaking thing considering that the first game didn't even get a nomination.
I thought it did.
I don't think it did.
I thought it won a Game of the Year back in 2016, wasn't it? Wait, no. Apparently,
Nope.
Apparently, Overwatch won.
Yep.
No. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm surprised though it didn't get anything though. Like, it deserves something.
It deserves something, but I can understand why it didn't. I can understand why Baldur's Gate 3 won, because Baldur's Gate is one of those games that was in early access for a long time, and for Larian Studios to actually win this means a big thing.
When is it dropping on Game Pass? Because I don't want to pay for it.
I don't know yet. I mean, it's not released for Xbox yet because they're still working on it.
No, it is now, I'm pretty sure.
Is it released for Xbox? I thought it was coming in 2024. I'm checking.
I thought I saw that they did.
Xbox. It's in stock.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3. And it's expensive. It's $104.95. My God.
Yeah, you know why I'm saying, when is it on Game Pass? I don't want to pay for it. Because what if I don't like it? I just wasted that much money.
Although Baldur's Gate 3 dropped on Xbox Series X, during the title, it's a big game of the year win at the game. You won't be able to play it through Xbox Game Pass at the time of the article's writing. So, not yet.
I'll just wait.
Yeah.
It goes on sale.
Here's what you need to know. So, it won top prize at Game of the Awards. Surprising Xbox launch is a great time for the Xbox Series X console owners to jump into the Games Awards official Game of the Year, but it's available on Game Pass. Unfortunately, Baldur's Gate 3 is not available on Xbox Game Pass. Unlike many games that are released on day one on Xbox Game Pass, Baldur's Gate 3 is developed by Larian Studios, who have no official connection to Microsoft. Now, there is no word if or when Baldur's Gate 3 could ever come to Game Pass, but there were some intriguing leaks from Microsoft court case with the FTC over the gaming company buying Activision Blizzard. In one leaked document, Microsoft had a list of third-party games that could potentially try to get into Game Pass in 2022. Now, this is written... When was this? This is the 10th, 2023. I hope it does. I reckon it'd be great on Game Pass because I reckon it'd be a good game. Also, it is a good game. I don't care what anybody says. Baldur's Gate 3 is a fan-fucking-tastic game. I've seen so many people say that it's a great game. If you're not... Look, I know for a fact that you're not into your turn-based style, but if you give it a shot, you probably will change your mind. I'm not big into turn-based style.
Yeah, look, that was one of the reasons I did not like Mario vs. Rabbids.
But this is different. It's nothing like Mario vs. Rabbids' gameplay style. What is Baldur's Gate 3? Baldur's Gate 3, not Baldur's
Gate 3, the number 3.
Number 3.
It's pretty much Dungeons and Dragons.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. It's D&D.
Didn't they release a Dungeons
a
and
ga-
Dragons game
there
not
is-
that long ago?
Yeah.
Like last year or something?
It was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah, no wonder why. Fucking...
Never played it.
It's new.
It's brand new. It also won Game of the Year. Like League of Legends. New. Nothing like League of Legends. But I understand why Spider-Man 2 didn't win. I mean, would I have liked it won? Hell yeah, because I love Spider-Man. But I can also understand why it didn't win, because while it's a great game, and I love the story for it, I love the gameplay aspects. Baldur's Gate 3 just has...
For what? Sorry?
For the story, for the gameplay.
No, but for what did you think should have won? Oh, what you think would have won? Sorry, not Baldur's Gate.
I didn't say that.
I thought Tears of the Kingdom was going to win.
I thought Tears of the Kingdom was going to win too. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom is a fantastic game. It's one of the best Zelda games of all time. But I can understand why Spider-Man 2 didn't win, because Baldur's Gate 3 is just such an interesting and complex game, because there's just so many different ways to play the game. And the fact is, there are still players who have cranked in at least 500 hours or more, and they are still finding stuff in this game that still blows them away. Because there's so many things and there's so many different ways to combat a scenario. The list is endless. Whereas Spider-Man, yes, it is a great story. It also is a fantastic game. But it's a linear story. It's very linear. It's nothing like what Baldur's Gate 3 is with the really complex trailer. They're trying to get that dub. At the end of the day, though...
So yesterday I was out shopping and I saw that they released a game for the Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
They released a video game of that.
Okay.
I was just looking at it because I didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
It's 9 out of 10 on Steam. It's 8 out of 10 on Nintendo Life, and it's 7 out of 10 on Push Square.
So it's actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, I actually might pick that up. I'll wait till Boxing Day sales.
But actually, we've gone way off topic talking about E3. We're going to do other things.
When is this coming out?
So yeah.
When is Prince of Persia coming out?
I don't know. So overall, how do you feel about E3's ending?
Ah, man. I mean, I warned about it 3 fucking years ago.
Yeah, but it still sucks. I still think it sucks. I understand why. At the end of the day, no one's really interested in E3 anymore. But I do feel that maybe it should have got another chance to try again.
Dude. We're 1 month away for Prince of Persia to come out.
I still think that E3 should have had one more event. But
it won't.
No.
Their last event was 2019. That's it. It's not going to happen.
No.
Are you going to pick up Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown?
I really liked playing it at PAX. I really enjoyed that. It was actually a really good game. I enjoyed playing it.
So, comes out a month from tomorrow, on January 15th. But we also get that free demo beforehand too.
Yeah.
Demo release. Which I'm assuming it's just going to be the demo that we played at PAX.
Which, it's fair to say.
It's a good amount of demo though. It's a good demo. What's the best game of all time? Well, that's Tetris.
You're gonna hate me. What is the best game of all time? When it comes to me, per se,
Power Wash Simulator.
No. Stardew Valley.
Yeah, but I think of all time though, like not personal opinions though. I think of all time, it's probably Tetris.
Pac-Man for me, actually.
Again, taking out personal beliefs, I think it is. What the fuck?
What happened? Yo, I can barely hear you. Your microphone's messed up on your end, buddy.
What?
There we go. You're back now. Yeah, it was muffled for a second there.
I'm saying, taking out personal opinions, Tetris is number one, I think, of all time.
Yeah. Tetris, I think Tetris is... I reckon Tetris still is a game that's on top. I enjoy Tetris if I ever get the chance to play
apparently
it.
with GQ, what is number one under GQ's fucking listing? Stardew Valley's 49.
Wow, I'm surprised by that.
All right. So the top three, apparently, GQ magazine, Tetris is number 3. The Last of Us is number 2. And Breath of the Wild is number 1.
Wow.
Apparently.
Hey.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oblivion's number 58. Fallout 3 is 59.
Not bad.
The Sims 2 is 63. GoldenEye is 65. Yeah.
Well, with personal opinions, what is yours? Mine is Pokemon Red. Well, that's a good one.
I mean...
So what...
I always have nostalgia for Pokemon.
For me, I will always have nostalgia for Crash Bandicoot.
I think the biggest game I've ever played, we've already talked about it tonight, and it was pretty much one of the first games that I ever got interested in, was Guitar Hero.
100%.
But to being a full-blown gamer, Uncharted.
Uncharted. Uncharted is always going to be one of those games that you can...
That game for me holds a special place in my heart. It changed
how you see gaming.
Yeah, it changed how I saw gaming.
Yeah,
I love the character. I cosplay him.
You sunk so many hours. I remember when the last Uncharted released, and that was Uncharted 4: Thieves' End.
Cool. Well, actually,
officially for Nate, Lost Legacy, but for Nate's story, it ended in the Thieves' End.
Yeah. Changed me into a comp player's BO2. Which one's BO2?
BO2? Was that the comp player's BO2, is it? I don't know what BO2 is.
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get your point.
For me, as I said, Crash Bandicoot, again, I'm very nostalgic when it comes to old video games. Like for me, when it comes to, again, Crash Bandicoot for me, I've always said that. I'm very nostalgic. It was one of the first games I ever played when I got my PlayStation 1 with my dad back in the day. That was the first game we ever played.
I think I still have one of the games I loved playing on the PlayStation 1 was Simpsons Wrestling.
Oh my god, that is an old school one. I know for a fact that it didn't get good reviews. I know it got roasted.
No, it got roasted. Yeah. I had a blast.
Is it the graphics or is it the actual feel of the console? It's both.
I think it's a mix of both.
It's a mix of both. You have to understand, for us, I love modern day gaming, but also I love going back and playing games of old. Because again, a lot of those games that we used to play, it's very nostalgic for us. I mean, yes, I know there's new versions of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro and that. But when it comes to me, I'd rather go back and play the originals. I love the controls. I love just jankiness. I was brought up on PS2. See,
And how do you not know Guitar Hero and Rock Band, man?
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. How the hell do you not know Guitar Hero? Guitar Hero was pioneered on friggin' the PS2. Like Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, prime example. And the OG Wii. Okay, that's pretty good. I know Guitar Hero was on the Wii.
Okay, I'm just looking back at the conversations here. Babashi, you said what's PAX? PAX is a gaming convention down in Melbourne.
Because I only played San Andreas. San Andreas. I remember when I actually played that game. I actually got that game.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, shit. Here we go again. I remember when I actually got that game at release. I was in Ballina at the time, so I didn't
You got it released.
I got it released. Yes.
I ended up getting a PC version of it.
I remember I got
because you could actually put like your own personal tracks into it too.
Mm-hmm. I actually got it on day of release for the PS2, and I sunk so many hours into that because again I had to wait a weekend before I could play it because I couldn't play it while I was away on holidays. So when I got home, I cranked so many hours into it, and I loved playing it. I still love playing. If I could play San Andreas again, I would do it because it's just such a fun game. Although now I'm really excited to, with GTA 5 and that, now I'm really excited for GTA 6 because we're going back to one of my favorite cities in the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Fucking Vice City, motherfucker. And also, there has also been a map leak for GTA 6, and oh my god, it is huge.
Apparently.
Yes, apparently. I've seen a photo allegedly running around online, and if it actually is true, I'm so excited.
I wonder if my PC can run the finals. How low specs can you have for the finals to the PC version, Babaji? Just wondering. Memory 12 gigabyte of RAM. I mean, I can give it a try. We'll add to library. All right. Add to library now. I'll talk to you later about that. Yeah, well, I think that's the show, really.
We have been talking for almost about 2.5 hours. We've got everything on our chest. Rest in peace, E3. 1995 is when it first started, and it has officially ended in 2023. That is very, very long, like almost like 4 to like 5, almost like 3 decades. So very, very sad, but also understandable because again, E3 doesn't fit in today's era anymore because these gaming companies can do their own things now. I mean, also we got Summer Games Fest, which is basically now the new E3. But yeah, oh, Matt's just having a bit of an issue there. Everything all right, Matt?
Oh yeah, it's just the dog just choking.
Okay. Freaking hell. But all right, let's do the social media stuff that we usually do. Matt, where can people find you?
Yeah, well, they can find me at my Instagram here at Imagine Pixels. It's my photography page. So go and follow me there. I need to get back and posting on some more stuff on the socials and that
book
too.
him if you need any type of photography work. Hell, if you need a wedding stuff, I recommend him. He's really good with that stuff.
Tyler, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, actually, at TalentCos. That's my cosplay Instagram. I post everything on there. I do have a TikTok.
And also your TikTok as well.
TikTok's the same thing. Come check me out on TikTok as well. I do post on that. I do quick rants and reactions on there as well. Yeah, that's all I've got. I do have a Facebook page, but that's more just an archive. And
you can also follow me on Twitch at Nintembro.
You need to get back into streaming. I don't know how many times I've said it every single recording, but you really do.
I know. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Spotify and Instagram. Also Twitch. Also TikTok. All under the same name. Follow us there. I haven't uploaded any audios on Spotify in quite a while because I
really need to. You've been busy.
Can't be fucked editing, to be perfectly honest. So what you're getting is what you're getting.
Yeah. So please understand that we'll be doing what we've got. How many more weeks left of this year? Like a few more weeks.
Yeah. So I think next Thursday will be our last show for the year.
Yep. So that is just a few days for Christmas. Yeah, about a few more days before Christmas. So that'll be the last show of the year. That is on the 21st of December, and then that's it. We'll be recording our next show in the new year.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, and you'll just keep an eye out for our socials for when we will be going live again for the first time in the of the new year.
Yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. We thank everybody who really loves the show. It means a lot to us. Honestly, it really, really does.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. We will catch you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.